Ooh, that's a good trout. There's one. Oh, that feels better. That's a really good trout. Wow, that's a really good trout.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be fishing Rockport out at Little Bay. It's one of my favorite places to fish in the fall and the winter time. Trout usually stack up around those nice oyster reefs that they built out there, and we usually can get on some good trout. But in today's video, I'm mainly going to be throwing my own personal baits that I personally painted through Jordan's Fishtails Custom Painted Baits. If you're interested, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can find my baits. You can get a hold of me through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now I have just started up in Etsy, so I'll drop all that information down in the description. The baits I'm going to be mainly throwing are going to be a couple different jerk baits, top waters, and some twitch baits. I'm going to be bringing with me the Saucy Speck in the Shadow Wrap 11. This one's been chewed up pretty good by a couple nice trouts. I'm hoping we'll get on hold of that. This one I'm really excited about. It's a brand new top water that I just painted, and I call it Rogue, but I did a little bit slight twist to it, and it's actually transparent. And this thing, it's kind of tough to see in the camera, but it's got more of like a purplish kind of blue hue, but when the sun hits it in the light, it almost turns green and pearl on the belly. I think that's gonna get chewed up. I also have the repainted Double D. I think that on top of the oyster reefs may wind up getting us a couple nice reds even, possibly. We have the big top water jointed bait. I'll put a link up here in the corner. I threw this particular, not this particular bait, but the mafioso version of this, and caught my biggest trout ever the first time out. It's a killer bait. And then this is a new glide bait that I got. It's a 4.5 inch glide bait, very small profile. I believe this, it's got a really nice tight S action to it. I think a trout will love that too. We got that painted in the mafioso. I'm gonna be focused on throwing those 5 baits a lot. I got a couple others in the box in case if it goes sideways, but stay tuned. It should be a good day, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we're out here at the water. It's 6:15 in the morning. Sun is just now coming up behind us. We are sitting out here at Little Bay. We're gonna get out here, get the waders on, and get wading around some of these oyster reefs. The trout should be hanging around them with these nice cold fronts we've had. The water should have been nice and cooled down. We got bait jumping everywhere, and we got some custom painted lures tied on. Stay tuned, this should be a good day. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 6:30. Got bait jumping, the Rogue tied on. We're gonna get to work, man. We're looking for some nice trouts today, maybe a couple reds. Hopefully we can get something going. We're gonna get out here near these oyster reefs. It looks like the water's well above it. Should be able to get on some nice trout. What we're gonna be throwing mainly today is gonna be my custom painted top waters. If you're interested in purchasing any of my top waters, I'll leave everything down in the description down below. Let's shut up and fish. There we go. Looks like a little red. On the Rogue, folks. Oh, nope, it's a nice trout. Real nice trout. Nah, not super nice, but keeper quality for sure. Look at that. On the Rogue. Heck yeah, bud. Thanks for playing. That's what I love to see right there. Send me a message if you like one. The cool thing about this bait is in the sun it changes color, so I think as the sun comes up we're gonna get better action on that. But that is that's a beautiful thing to see right there. It's from underneath. The fish will be looking at this and it'll look more like a greenish rather than the purple and all that. But man, it's got a great color to it. That trout wanted that. Oop, just got knocked out of the water again. Oop, again. Got him. Looks like a good one too. Looks like a dang good one. I may have foul hooked him. Look at this. Another nice trout. Another solid 17, 18 inch trout. I didn't get the bite. We got a trout on the Mad Menhaden. Yeah, and choked it too. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's awesome. That's the first fish on this lure. Haven't really got to fish with it in the areas that I want to. But yeah, Mad Menhaden twitch bait, jerk bait. That's awesome. That's another 17-inch trout. Mad Menhaden, baby. But it sits on the surface. I don't know if you'll be able to see this at all. Yeah, you can't really see it, but dives down a little bit. It's got these wings on the back like the original Corky does, just like that. So when you twitch that bait through the water, it dives down and darts kind of everywhere real radically. So I think it's going to be a nice, and in that size and profile, I think it's going to be a nice bait for fishing over top of grass or oysters or any kind of structure. All right, 3 fish in the bag, all on custom painted baits. Like I said, I worked this one almost like a Corky. Couple fast twitches and then pause, let it float a little bit, and then pause, and just real erratic like. Almost just got to find the cadence that the trout want, but they seem like they're hitting it on the pause. I'm not really hitting it when I'm twitching it. He was right here in front of us. That one was for sure. Ooh, that's a better fish. Yeah, that's a better trout right there. Yep, that's a better trout. Yeah, that's a much better trout. Yeah, that's a better trout right there, folks. Gotcha. Better quality right there. That's what I'm talking about. Not giant by any means, but better quality for sure. On the Mad Menhaden, that's a better quality trout. That is a better quality trout right there. Beautiful fish. I think she's gonna be close to 20. 19. Beautiful fish though. Look at that. Super healthy. Well, I don't know why my camera wasn't rolling, but I got my limit. For some reason it missed that last fish. It was just a 16-inch trout, but I got my 5 trout limit in there. Caught it on the Mad Menhaden again, on that little guy working the side of this reef. But man, I'm actually a little deeper than I thought I would ever get here. So I'm tying on the Saucy Speck in a Shadow Wrap 11 jerk bait. This one runs a little deeper. I'm wondering if maybe we can throw it in some of these drains between the reefs and get us a good quality trout. As we all know, if you're a trout hunter, we all know trout are savages. Need to be cleaned. Ooh, there's a trout. Not what I was expecting. Little sucker. Not at all what I was expecting on my Saucy Speck, man, especially after that blow up. Later, little guy. There's one. Oh, that feels better. That feels better on the Saucy Speck. Not much better, but better than that first one. Yes. Yes, on the Saucy Speck. This guy's full of bait too. Easy guy. Just want to get a look at you. On the saucy speck. Got one in the chin, one in the mouth. Yeah, they're eating. Oh my God, he's got like a, oh man. Yeah, that's a pinfish or something in him. Let's see. Just right at 15. He definitely had a pinfish in him. I think they're eating fish. I think I'm gonna put on that glide bait. I've caught 2 or 3 trout now that's had actual fish in their bellies because you can feel their fins. So I think I'm gonna put on this 4.5 inch glide bait and work it at a pretty good pace back to me. And this may wind up getting us our bigger trout of the day. So this is what we're going to be using today. I'm going to be using the little 4-inch angry glide bait, 4.5 inch. I mean, truthfully, it's basically a finger mullet. I mean, for my hands, but I've got bigger hands. Sinks slowly, not super slow, but slowly. It's got a really nice glide action to it. You can burn it and it won't blow out to the sides. It really kind of runs true. Wish it sunk just a wee bit slower, because if you're fishing it over grass, it kind of gets down there into that grass, unless you're fishing kind of what I'm fishing here, waist deep, which is probably perfect. This is again my first time throwing this bait, actually fishing it. I've thrown it around just to see the action of it, but let's see if I can get you a little preview here. I don't know if you can see that, but kind of has like a nice wobble to it, and you'll see the sinking action here. Sinks slow, but not super duper slow. I hope this gives us our big fish of the day. I hope we can just get a fish on it. Ooh, oh, that is no bueno, and it's gone, dude. That is no bueno. Talk about turning a frown upside down. My brand new glide bait that I tied on just broke off after getting snagged up on the oysters. I don't know why, but my flipping knot slipped. That's crazy. And I've caught 2 fish on top, so at least it wasn't a fish and I lost it, and B, at least I got my lure back. Ooh, that's a fish on the glide bait. That's a fish on the glide bait, folks. It's a trout too. It's not big, but whoa, just popped off too in the net. Definitely hit it. Yeah, buddy. You're not the size I was looking for, but that is a positive sign. Positive sign on the glide bait. It's alright, bud. Ooh, that's a good trout. Solid trout. That was awesome. Not a giant again. Look at that though, man. The glide bait doing work. Look at that. That's what you want to see right there, man. That is awesome. Another nice little guy. Not super giant, but they are crushing this thing so far. It's 2 bites and a few casts. Ooh, oh, that was a good bite right there. That was a dang good bite right there. There it is. Missed the bite, cast it right back in there. Got another trout. Oh, we're on them. We are on them. That's awesome. The great thing about this bait, that's actually a little bit better quality. The great thing about this lure, though, is that you don't need a special rod. Yeah, that's actually a better quality fish right there. You don't need a special rod to throw it. It's not like it weighs a ton. I think it might weigh close to 3/4 of an ounce or half an ounce or so. It's a little bit of a heavier bait. It doesn't cast super well, but man, it's producing, man. I mean, that's a perfect finger mullet if I've ever seen. Like I said, a lot of these trout that I've been catching have been full of a, not full, but I had a hard belly of a bait fish in there. I don't feel one in this trout, but that's a solid 17 probably. Yeah, 17, probably a 17-inch trout right there. Later, guy. That really sucks, man. Camera was off, but just caught a nice 21-inch glide bait. I'll pop up, or 21-inch trout on the glide bait. I'll pop up a picture right now. Just switched over batteries, and I guess I didn't hit record. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Got some more nervous water up ahead. There it is. Yep. Ooh, that feels better too. Yeah, that feels a little better. It could be just hooked funky. It's a little better. Yes, dude. Yes. My goodness, the glide bait is putting in work, punching in and putting in work. Another fish on the glide bait, bro. Another fish on the glide bait. Saw some nervous water up ahead. Made a few casts in there and bam. I think we got us a little school right here. Right here in front of us. Whoa! Right in front of us with like 8 feet of line out. That is awesome. Oh, this is gonna be one of my new favorite lures to use right here. You guys have got to get yourself one of these. The action is awesome. The trout love it. And if you got an area where you know you've got some bigger trout, I think you'll have a fun with it, man. That's another nice little 15, 16-inch trout. Ooh, that's a good trout. That's a really good trout. Wow, that's a really good trout. Really good trout. That's a really good trout, folks. Oh, that's a monster. Oh God, come here. Get in there, yes! Woo! That's not a giant by any means, especially by trout means, but that is a quality trout, man. That's exactly what I knew we could catch with this glide bait. Look at that thing. That is a quality trout right there. That's a meaty one right there, folks. That is a meaty fish. Yeah, she's got to be like 24 inches, I'd say. That is a meaty fish. This is what I was hoping we'd get on with that glide bait, man. I'm so flipping excited. I really wish I had somebody here to take a photo with me with this trout, but you know, I got it on video. I'm so happy. I caught a 21-inch one earlier. The video wasn't running, but so happy to get this 24-inch trout on the video right here. Let's get a measurement on her stick, on the rod, and then we'll let her go. All right, let's get her released here. That's awesome, man. 24, we'll say 24 for sure. Fat fish too, man. Girthy. Oh, what a beautiful fish. There she goes. Yeah! If that doesn't get you jacked up, man, there's something wrong with you. Those trout are something else to see, man. When I set the hook, I knew she was a solid fish. Smash that thumbs up for big trout, man. I appreciate it. This little 4-inch glide bait right here is going to be in my arsenal. I'm going to definitely get another one and paint it in Rogue. In the Mafioso, that's exactly what we were looking for. There we go. One more for the road, baby. Looks like a quality one too. One more for the road. Yes, on the glide. End of the day, man. End of the day. Right here at the truck. Oh, he got that sucker head down in there. Oh. All right, bud. All right, bud. I got you. There's another one, man. Another thick trout, man. Clobbered it. Another solid trout. Probably another 17. Yeah, 17, 18, 19 maybe. Solid trout. Got 5 in the bag, but like I said, we're gonna let them go. All right, I think that's the best way to end it right there, is with a nice 17, 18-inch trout. Just want to say thank you for watching this video, man, and it's been a great day. Heck of a ride of a roller coaster, man. Started out the day hot, got on a couple nice topwater bites, got on some nice twitch-based bites, got my limit within an hour. We're gonna let the fish go here in a minute. I'm not gonna take anything home. Started throwing the glide bait, lost the glide bait, then found the glide bait on top of the oyster reef, tied it back on, and just put on a clinic with that glide bait. Bait of the day for sure is going to be that 4.5-inch Angry Glide in the Mafioso. If you want to get you one, man, I'm telling you, the action's awesome. Click the links down below. You can get at me on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube, and I've just opened up an Etsy now if you want to get yourself one of my baits. I got topwaters, glide baits. I do all kinds of work. If you got any questions, feel free to message me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.